Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Did you find how to get here easily?
Yeah, the directions were perfect. I had no problems at all.
Did you think, how's the weather outside?
It's a little cold. It's been a little rainy, a little snowy, but overall not too bad.
Alright, so you ready? Alright, so what's the understanding of the job you're applying for?
Just my basic knowledge of RSM as a company in general is that they are a very well known auditing, consulting, and tax firm. When I think of auditing, I usually think of RSM. Very well known both in America as well as globally. They have offices in North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, everywhere. Whenever you think of an auditing firm, then you usually think of your RSM just because they're in every global market. Just basic knowledge of the company is they put the customer first in everything, and that's usually what I look for in a company. I think that the customer should be the primary focus and that you should always be there whenever they need you, whenever they want to call you, and be able to look at anything they want you to look at to help them improve. As a person, I believe that you should put other people before yourself. So both as a business person and just in life, I usually put others before myself. So if I was to work at RSM, I would always be on call and always be able to help the customer whenever they needed me to.
Okay. Tell me about a job you've held.
In the summer of 2015 and throughout my junior year at Xavier University, I was a corporate accounting intern at MedPace. Here I was responsible for the Austria, Finland, and Sweden entities, as well as Argentina, Chile, and two U.S. subsidiaries. And my role was just to make journal entries, bank recs, and expense many different invoices for these companies, as well as looking at the financial statements and just seeing if throughout month to month and year to date whether things were off and whether things can be improved upon. Also, it's a global company, so I was able to gain experience talking with people throughout the globe and was able to learn different processes of how to make that easier despite language barriers. For example, I was always using Google Translator, and I was always trying to explain things to the fullest that I can, so that there is no discrepancies in my explanations, so that they always knew what I was asking for, because I know sometimes it can be hard with the language barrier. So I think that through these analytical skills that I've been able to develop in making journal entries and observing financial statements, as well as my ability to communicate with people around the globe, will really help me in a position at RSM.
I'd like to know about your recent schooling. Any specialized training?
Well, I went to Xavier University and I studied accounting there, and Xavier, being a liberal arts school, not only gave me the business education that I wanted, but it also gave me a very well-rounded education. But I was able to learn in classes as far as philosophy, theology, the sciences, English, history, and that's different than most schools because that gives you a more well-rounded education, and it makes you smarter because you have experience in everything. And on top of that, I was able to learn, obviously, in accounting and business courses. In accounting, I learned how to make various journal entries, how to perform all kinds of bank recs, and what makes a strong company by observing financial statements and using different ratio analyses and different equations. And those allowed me to see a good company from a bad company.
All right. Tell me about a leadership position you've held.
While I was an intern at MedPace, I led many different intern groups and projects assigned to us from the executives at MedPace. For example, I was given a project to update the close file that would cut the close process in about half. It was given to all the interns, but I took it upon myself to lead this project and delegate different tasks to other interns and to make us productive and make us the most efficient that I could.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.